Hey Sofrito Lovers, check out this week's latest tasting video. Enjoy!
Hey, Sofrito Lovers, this is Ben Ramos bringing you yet again another tasting video from my palatial home in the Northwest Bronx, Kingsbridge Heights section of the Bronx, bringing you an OG Sofrito in my soul, Sofrito Lovers video. It all started years ago, a few summers ago, with potato chips. I used to do FB Live potato chip tastings, and then I started doing potato chip tastings on YouTube for my Sofrito and my Soul channel, and we are taking it full circle for today. Mira esto, gente. Ruffles Double Crunch. And it's zesty cheddar flavor. I have really not tasted these cheddar flavored potato chips because I'm not the biggest fan of that artificial cheese flavoring that they put on these things. I don't know. De viejo, I've been getting older, and just the taste of some of that artificial cheesy shit just makes me barf. But I saw this and I was like, oh my god, because I'm an old school Ruffles fan, and I saw that it's double crunch, and I was like, oh shit, double crunch, vamos a ver, you know. So I picked this up at my Morton Williams. Yo, $4.29. The double crunch does not come cheap at all, mi gente. So here we go, Ruffles. I've never tasted these. Here we go. Oh Lord, mira esto. Look at this. It's got the cheese por todo lado. Diantre. This is, oh my god, this smells very heavy of artificial cheese flavoring. Look at this, mira esto. Look at this. Anda. This is cheesed out, mi gente. This is cheesy. Before I even eat, just a little bit of content. The Ruffles Double Crunch, deep cut Ruffles ridges, kettle cooked to crispy perfection, crispy crunchy perfection, and the flavor of bold creamy cheddar with a zesty kick. All right, kettle cooked. I don't know how many Ruffles are kettle cooked, pero mira, look at it. Buen provecho. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're not playing around with the crunchy aspect of this. This is crunchy. Wow. Definitely kettle cooked. It has that texture and that mouth feel that anything that's kettle cooked has, which is very light and airy. You know, kettle cooking is another form of frying. There's a lot of people that think kettle cooked anything is healthier for you. Folks, it's not. Kettle cooked, anything kettle cooked is just fried. It's just another methodology of frying. It's not any healthier than anything else. They're still frying the hell out of this, but it does have that texture that you get when you kettle cook things. It makes it lighter, airier, and therefore a lot more crunchy. I am not mad at this zesty cheddar taste. Like I said, sometimes the taste of artificial cheese is just disgusting and kind of completely off-putting to me, but this is really good. It's very soft. It's not very salty. It's not very sharp. I'm enjoying it. All right, Ruffles, double crunch. Mira, otra vez. Mira este chip. Mira esta belleza. It is covered in neon orange, fake artificial, God knows what else is in it. Zesty cheddar, but oh, so good. One good thing, it doesn't have that weird plastic-like taste that fake cheddar and fake cheese can have. You know that I know it's a fake cheddar powder, but sometimes they have this weird plastic-like taste. Not here. It's a good cheese simulation. Oh, okay. Little bit of a story time. There's something, you know what? They keep saying it's a zesty kick. Yeah, there's something here. Pepper or jalapeno or something. I don't think it's jalapenos, maybe pepper, but there is a little something that gives you a little back heat at the end. I have a little bit of a story time. You guys should know by now, I work for a nonprofit organization in the Bronx, and we do youth and community development in the form of an after-school program, and I work with elementary school students, 201 of them every day, kindergarten to 5th grade. Have been at this particular site for over 13 years. I've seen a bunch of kids come in and out of the program, and a lot of the kids are neighborhood kids, so even when they go, graduate to out of 5th grade, or even a few years back out of 6th grade, you still run into them and see them. Well, I ran into a kid. His name is Orlando. Orlando was one of our first 6th graders. He was a cute little 6th grader in 2005 or 2006. 6th grader. And, that's 13, 14 years ago. And now he's a grown-ass man walking around with his own son, and introduced me to his 4-year-old son, telling me that he can't wait until next year when he goes into elementary school, when he goes to kindergarten. And we were just talking and catching up, and he's built his life. He's married, graduated college a few years ago. He's working for the city, and I'm just looking at this kid, and I'm like, this kid was just one of those kids whose behavior was always out of whack. I mean, he was a crazy kid. He gave us the time. And it's amazing to run into these kids. Not even a kid, he's a grown man. But still, they're my kids. 13 years worth of kids. If we've had 100 and, let's say every year for the 13 years that I've worked there, there's been at least 100. There's been definitely more than 100, but let's say it's at least 100. That's 1,300 kids of mine, probably a lot more. And to see this kid be a grown adult introducing me to his 5-year-old, almost 5-year-old, and telling me about how he's working for the city. I think he said the comptroller's office. I mean, he was walking around in a nice little suit. And I'm looking at this dude like, I remember when you were picking your nose, talking out of turn, being a gross little 6th grade boy. And here you are, this like strapping young, gorgeous man, married, out of college, and just living life. So it's amazing, to run across these kids and to see where they turn up, and to be very happy and proud that a young Latino, young Caribbean, young Dominican young man is building his life. So it was very affirming, because he saw me, he asked me how the after school program is, are you still there? And then he was like, wow, Mr. Ben, you have this commitment, you're there, and you're building, and you're there for all these different generations of kids. I'm there to discipline them. I'm there to yell at them. I'm there to have fun. I'm there to make fun of them. I'm there to be the father figure, the brother figure, the uncle figure. I'm there because I love it. And he was, it was weird, because he was kind of like thanking me. He was like, that's amazing that we have people like you, Mr. Ben. And it was just, I was like, oh my God, it's amazing that we have people like you, young and intelligent, and going out there and doing their thing and working in the city and trying to affect change for neighborhoods like ours. It was such a great interaction. Made me feel proud, not only of myself, but of my community, of the kids that I've worked with. And it kind of reminds us that this mentality that young generations are lost, and that young people don't amount to anything, is such, nonsense and bullshit. And it was just great. It was very affirming. Everything that we do has a consequence, and sometimes the consequences are extraordinary. So this is a great little pick-me-up right before I do my tasting video. So folks, go out there, Get yourself some double crunch Ruffles. These are delicious. Great amount of salt, fantastic cheesy taste, crunchy as all hell. Wonderful, wonderful. As always, go out there and taste for yourself. If you like this video, like it, share it, subscribe, click the notification bell. You know, let some friends know. Put them on their chip game, put them on their foodie game. As always, you can find Sofrito in My Soul on all of our social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google Plus, and working on Snapchat and all that. You can also check out my daily blog, sofritoinmysoul.blogspot.com. It will be moving to a .com or a .org or a .net sometime in March. Check out all of my content on there. I write restaurant reviews. I'm actually really excited because next Friday, February 22nd, I keep putting it out there so I can make sure it happens. I am publishing one of my own restaurant reviews. My blog eventually, my blog started off as a restaurant review blog, and then it evolved into like a typical foodie blog. But now I'm going back to restaurant reviews. I'm going to try to see what I can do once or twice a month to, write a story, write a review, to put you on some of the good food in New York City. And so follow me there, sofritoinmysoul.blogspot.com. As always, go taste for yourself. Have a wonderful night. Buen provecho. Mucho amor.